everyday routine consists of me using a little bit of foundation just because I have a couple of dark spots. Just apply a little bit on my cheeks, under my nose, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. And I just go in and blend that with my brush. And this is a blending brush. And the foundation that I use is a Juvias Place, and I love her foundation because she makes a variety of shades. After I finish blending in my foundation, I just go in with my beauty blender just to make sure it's a smooth finish. e.l.f. concealer, and I just place this on my under eyes. I place a little bit below my nose right here, my chin, the tip of my nose, the bridge, and I bring that all the way up to my forehead like this. This is what your makeup map should look like. Contour, place a little bit right below it, just so my face can be snatched. I apply a little bit on my chin. And then I also go in with my nose. I take my smaller brush like this on the other end, and I place it right above, so like that. Just so I can have that cute button nose. And then I also bring it up to my eyebrows like this. And then I also apply a little bit right on my eyelid. Just so I can bring that dimension right above the ends of my eyebrows and the top of my forehead. That way we're not giving Michael Jackson. Blend in that contour around the concealer. I do the same for my cheeks, right below the concealer, and I do the same thing for the other side. And keep in mind, we're not touching the concealer while we're blending. Right above the eyebrow. My contour stick is the Black Opal, and I got this from Walmart. Now after that, I just take my Real Techniques brush in 200, and I just take some of my finishing spray by Juvias Place. Finishing spray helps melt your makeup together. I just really love the Real Techniques brush because it always blends like butter, like seriously. Y'all can find these brushes at Ulta, or if you're like a TJ Maxx type of girly, you could definitely find some brushes there as well. I blend the tip of my nose and the bridge, and I just move upwards to the same spot where I applied my concealer. It kind of looks a little choppy, but that's why you have a beauty blender. That way you can go over it to really get that smooth effect. After I finish blending with my beauty blender, I go back in with my blending brush to contour more, and I bring that upwards. This is the Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. I just line it up with my nose, right outside where I contoured at. And then I go in with my Juvia's Place finishing powder, and I apply that right over it like this. Now, while I'm baking, I usually go into my eyebrows. I don't know why I like doing my eyebrows last. I always mess up my eyebrows in between my makeup. That's why I don't do eyebrows first. Maybe it's just me. But all the girlies who do their eyebrows last, leave a comment. Now, y'all, I don't use an eyebrow gel or anything like that. I just brush them up into the side. And then I take my brow pencil and I just fill them in. I love skinny brows, y'all. Like, once I thinned them out, I kept them. But when I do have thick brows, I feel like it gives my makeup a whole different look. Thin brows just eat so much more. And they make my face look snatched. Like, come on now. After I finish filling out my brows, I just go in with the same concealer I use underneath my eyes. Now this I need to be locked in for because I don't want my brows being crooked and stuff. I low-key need to get a brow wax, but we just gonna ignore that. I probably could have shaved them, but I'm feeling lazy, so I'm just a girl. It's okay. My makeup is giving mocha mommy right now. Like, I love that. This is perfect for the summer, but I just love a little bit of blush too. And my everyday routine is a full glam, so like we have to do the blush. We have to. Like, what's a full glam without the blush? Alright, so after I finish my eyebrows, I go in with my Juvia's Place setting powder. Set around my eyebrows. I set above my eyelid. And then I set my nose. I set the tip. And then I set right on the bridge. Like this. I bring it all the way up to my forehead. And like that. Alright. And this is what your baking face should look like after you finish your brows. I bronze while I have the setting powder on. That way I can bring the warmth back to my face. Then I take a small brush and I go in with the bronzer on my eyelid. The same place I contoured at, I go in with the bronzer. And I just bring that into my eyelid. Then I take a bigger brush to dust off the setting powder. This is my favorite one on the palette, honestly. I just use my blush from here to here to give kind of like that cat eye sultry look. Darker blush. And I'll just apply this on the tip of my nose a bit, like that. Then I go in with my highlighter. This is the Colourpop highlighter in the shade Sailor. A little bit on the cheekbone. The inner corners of my eyes. After I do my highlighter, I go in with my finishing spray by Juvias Place. After I use my finishing mist, I go in with my setting mist. The difference between these two is the finishing mist helps melt your makeup and the setting spray sets your makeup. As you can see, it's melted, it's glowy, it's cute. And this is gonna make sure my makeup is matte and holds in place. The way this comes out is kind of like the one size spray. They say this is the one size dupe, which it is. It works really good. It's just like, it's strong. So just hold your breath while you do this one, cause yeah. Okay, hold on, I need a minute. All right. And then I just go in with the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick. And I just apply this on my lashes. Because I just love giving that dark feminine look. And it's just so tea. Now, if y'all do this makeup look, send it to me on Instagram. I want to see all the beautiful faces.